stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So we're up and running. Well, just when you think you've got Eden Hazard, Peter, he opens up another box of tricks entirely. That's the thrill about him, isn't it? And the shots! Massive goal! Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible. Just gorgeous, the most glorious, delicious of touches, followed up with an unerring finish. Yeah, the right touch at moments like that is key to what follows. Oh, very neat and tidy. Unexpectedly behind. Either of these two want to come off second best. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. That should get the job done. Kvaratskhelia going face to face with his great rival. Now it's Rice. Lovely ball and a real chance! Starting to look very comfortable. This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department. Played down the flank, nicely intercepted. And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. It would have been a better picture of what was going on around him. And here's Batistuta, McAllister. Oh, that's wonderful awareness. Laid out to the left flank. Oh, he's found support out wide. Rafinha gets into a good position. That's very neat. And this is Neymar. And it's McAllister. McAllister. Oh, this is a terrific run. And here's Hazard. The most accurate pass. That's Batistuta. Hazard puts it out wide and in space. Hazard with the delivery. That was a reprieve for the time being. Kvaratskhelia. That should be the goalkeepers, and it is. Gamal. As
foul. That defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. That had to be. Played into space. The referee has blown for half-time. Well, I don't think many people saw this coming ahead of kick-off.
Argentina absolutely dominated that half, Peter, and now it's all about game management. There's no need to overstretch themselves. Just stay calm and see this one out.
Argentina will be wanting more of the same in the second half then. Utterly dominant in the first period, and they're 3-0 up. Rice, now it's McAllister. McAllister, and the shot! And there's a goal! They won't take back, they are absolutely ripping it up. Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
His manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay that you're working on in training.
Argentina are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. This is Neymar.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
That's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days.
It's Hazard! Substitution for Argentina. Number 2.
chance of turning this round, they have to abandon their shoot on sight policy. It's just not working.
Dealt with nicely by the defence. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Neymar. McAllister. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Hakimi. That's really well manoeuvred. And Cucurella. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Hakimi calmly anticipates. Rudiger. Almada. And it's Alexander-Arnold. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Substitution for Argentina. Number 41, Rice. Coming on the field is number 27, Serginho.
It's Alexander-Arnold.
Substitution, 6 added minutes has been indicated.
Nice control. Neymar tries to play it through. Big chance! Quick to recover. And again! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. In by Messi. Up the goalkeeper. That's that, the end. Argentina pretty much in utopia, imposing themselves in the manner they wanted right from the start. A show all about one side's remorselessness, Up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And here's McAllister. Hazard. And the shots! And he should have made them pay.
Hazard has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
It's a decent clearance. And now they can spring out of defence. Nicely spread. Burmo. Argentina with this handy-looking 2-0 lead. They are looking comfortable. And it's Hazard. Rice. Neymar. That's really well manoeuvred. Now, what about a counter-attack? Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Burmo. Well, they've just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Pinches it off him. Ball's played through. He's in plenty of space here. And the shot! And it's there! And with that, it is pretty much a done deal. Simplicity itself.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity there. Killer pass, perfectly delivered.
Substitutions taking place.
Argentina choosing to make the first change. A case now of complete control.
You can never be short of runners in the space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Argentina perhaps contemplating their next change here. And it's McAllister. Played out to the left flank. Hazard. Just eases him off the ball. Pedri producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Very nicely done, and he's whipped it across. Simply in the keeper's hands. Now it's Hazard. Neymar. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Can they get him away? Good ball over the top. Quick thinking by the keeper, he did well. Looking to play him in. Hazard in acres of space out wide. Now it's right. Rice! Well, that is remarkable.
Substitution for Turkey. Number 11, Castor. Number 19, Mbani. Number 23, Neymar.
It's McAllister.
Number 20, Tijani. Number 30, Sheshko.
And it's McAllister.
20,
And it's Cristiano Ronaldo.
substitution in progress.
Official showing that there will be 3 minutes. He'll try for distance! And that has kept the keeper on his toes. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Argentina can look back on a nigh-on perfect performance here. A super contest in which they swept. McAllister, sprint to the right. Oh, that's nice. Great chance! Oh, it's fallen loose again! Argentina! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
And that's a great move. Instinctively knew that all team are right now at the same where you need to be. The sort of thing you just can't teach.
Argentina are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Hazard,
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Albert Ferrer.
Argentina can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
Now it's Rice. Can he get it through? Now towards the right wing. Can he finish?
Added time.
And it's McAllister. And here's Kvaratskhelia. Played in by Albert Ferrer. Saved by the keeper. That is the end of the first half. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness perhaps the only things lacking. Argentina just ahead then as we reach 45 minutes.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter.
been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Played into space.
There will be 3
Open
minutes
for air.
added time.
Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. Now it's Alvarez, and it's Messi. And once more. And that's it. Argentina can take all the spoils, and it is nothing less than what they are perfectly entitled to, following this splendid display of poise, potency, and proficiency.
Quick reminder today. Please refrain from
Taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. What are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
So thank you very much, Jim.
very comfortable. Well, it's a great time for them to keep the momentum going. I don't see any need to change the approach. Keep at it with the same intensity and soon...
Fits! What a terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Messi plays it short. Argentina are looking to go forward now. Rijkaard. Howson. Eric Garcia. Robertson. Hazard. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Chooses to go crossfield. Hazard. Pressing's intense and it's paid off.
This is the time you need that pace.
This is Batistuta and it's McAllister. Half-time coming up and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Now has he got the beating of his marker here? Refuses to take the bait. Now it's Hazard. This is Batistuta. McAllister. Oh, great leap! Oh, not the best of headers. McAllister, that's really well manoeuvred. Now it's Mbappe. Kvaratskhelia.
Has been indicated.
Soboslai, a header! It's loose now, they want to get it back. And he's quick to get rid. And it's half-time. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broken, don't fix it. So
I do too.
think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Argentina are heading into the break, very happy with how it's gone so far. The second half is up and running. Sprint to the right. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Szoboszlai and Kvaratskhelia. Hazard. Hazard will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Eric Garcia clears it away. Rijkaard. Robertson is always looking to play quality balls. Argentina, with this handy-looking 2-0 lead, are looking comfortable. Now it's Kvaratskhelia. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Now then, clash of the egos.
Hazard. Szoboszlai. Now it's Kvaratskhelia. Well, the defence proved infallible then, and that won't be the last they'll see of him. Distributed tidily.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
That is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Tries to pass it through. He's feeling it. And the shot! And he has kept it out somehow.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Substitution for Argentina. Number 7.
So time for change. This one has been on the cards for a little while.
Number 23. Beckham.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Messi. Messi going face to face with his great rival. Rice. It's Batistuta. He's had it nicked knocked away. It's a pretty loose pass. Being watched hawkishly here.
Yeah, it very much looks like this defence has learned from its errors now.
Now it's Hazard. To be beyond the defence. He's onside. Juices across. No, he's got that wrong. He's having a hit! And that is wildly off target.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
Substitution for Argentina. Number 2, Hazard.
Two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
Coming on the field. Number 20.
Back to the goalkeeper.
Number 20.
Alexander Arnold.
Serginho.
And it's Messi. Rijkaard is always scanning the pitch for targets. Into space. He's in plenty of space here. There's the shot! He's done very well to get to that.
Yeah, I thought the keeper did well to retrieve that. They work all week on that sort of situation and reacted very well there.
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. So smiles all round as they shamelessly indulge in the post-whistle euphoria. A win achieved through the right balance of industry and instinct. To a day of high ambition, high aspiration and expectation. Just 1 point required and a brighter future is in the bag. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. We are just getting started. And when these two meet, generally speaking, sparks fly. Argentina must not lose. Potential ramifications simply too much to contemplate. That's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Tries to pass it through.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And that's a throw. That's very neat. And Batistuta!
in the space, as long as the space left behind is
And
filled.
the keeper beats it away. Eric Garcia. It's a good ball out wide. Now it's Clarence Gillian. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, such a clever touch. That's tidy. He's on it. Can he get away? Oh, good effort. Doesn't look too happy with that.
That is a really good chance for this, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing. Too quick, too smart for that defence. You're made to look lost in all honesty.
Brazil have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Well, the roof's just about stayed on, but the crowd level has gone up a notch or 10.
Camavinga, passing is crisp and sharp. Not a hint of offside here. He's had a shot! And a neat finish! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So that's two now without reply.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Now it's Mbappe. And there's green grass ahead of him. Oh, shooting chance! Just cruising! They are cruising! They are purring, truly purring! Lacking for neither time nor space. It could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Well, I'm giving him full marks for the way he exploited the space, Peter. But you really shouldn't be left unmarked in the middle like that. I don't think he could believe his luck.
Brazil find a position of real strength now. That pass isn't the best. Howson wins the duel this time. Spread out to the left. And the referee has signalled for half-time. Well, the mood in the two camps couldn't be more different as they go in for half-time. Elation on one side, misery on the other. And it has been confrontational, combative, competitive, everything you'd expect from Derby Town. So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon. If you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Argentina not having the rob of the green at the moment. They are trailing. Rice. This is Batistuta. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And he's lost his man here.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision making. Okay, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
Schlotterbeck calmly anticipates. It's a sharp pass. Tries to play it through. Batistuta has a look to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And he welcomes it in. Oh, good take in a good area. Rice. That has been slung wide. No, he is not giving anything away. Guardiola. Now it's Mbappe. Argentina can breathe again. Just.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
It's Rice. This is Batistuta. Threads one in. Kvaratskhelia is onto this. Guardiola. Fernandez. Sherry. Kvaratskhelia. Now that's well seen too. Pinches it off him. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Knocks it into space. Eric Garcia cuts it out. This is Batistuta! And somehow he kept it out.
Brazil really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Hazard. Number 7, Kvaratskhelia. Number 6.
Oh, Nada! In he goes again! It's a goal! They are playing them off the park! Camavinga, Julie reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Easy plus their way up the pitch. Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. Good running, strong and purposeful. Quality ball. Now it's Mbappe. Great vision. Played right into his path. Batistuta. It's on, surely! And he hits the net. And it... So welcome to a day of high ambition, high aspiration and expectation. Just 1 point required and a brighter future is in the bag. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So things are... And the finish! It's loose now, they want to get it back. He's got away. space. The assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
Argentina really do like their passes from deep, Peter.
Making good use of that quarterback position, aren't they?
Yeah, but this is a system that can only work if you have the players who are willing to run at and beyond the defence. Let's see if these forwards are up for it now.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Can he get onto this? He's intervened well there. Hazard. Now it's Mbappe. Gets himself into trouble and he's lost it. This is Batistuta. Last touch. He's free. He has got Batistuta! Mbappe. Foden. Hazard. Mbappe receives it in a good position here. Signal for half-time. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. So between them, no goals at all so far.
It's not a bad game by any means, Peter, but it definitely needs an injection of some invention, creativity. There is so much you can do with all that industry by just adding a little bit of skill.
It's been a half that hasn't lacked suspense or intrigue. It's only lacked goals. 0-0 at the break. We're already back up and running after half-time.
Argentina are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Tries to play it through. It's gone all the way through to the keeper. Waiting for the game to take off here. 0-0. Skelia. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Shapes to shoot! And that is wildly off target.
It's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Hazard. McAllister. That's tidy. Defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. He's shifting through the gears here.
Really well played.
Now it's Mbappe. The movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. McAllister with the ball. Can he finish? That wasn't the worst effort in the world. Foden, and it's Messi. It's a good ball out wide. Try to spin that positively. I certainly can't.
be quick moving this forward.
Upamecano tries to clear.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Argentina clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted. Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly. Oh, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Chance! Incredible! Just incredible! A breakthrough! So late in the game! His position was perfect. The invitation was there for him. And his response, absolutely critical.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a double. Finishing it off is quite simple after that.
And we're done. Argentina are going on. And now they came through. is only day one, but already there is a palpable sense of obligation right from the start. These teams know they cannot falter. Colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a beast of it. So off we go then.
I'll be accused of bias here, but I can't overlook the great professional that is Javier Zanetti.
It's that bias, Jim. He just has the lot. He has such class, doesn't he?
That's it, an oozer of class and an example to all aspiring footballers.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? That's not gone well. McAllister. Rijkaard. Passing is crisp and sharp. Picked out brilliantly. And the finish! Goal! Argentina! And it's Argentina in front!
And that really is so impressive. Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he could play. Terrific.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0. Pelé. Cruyff. So just one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Looking to play him in.
His indecision all round, they have to do a bit better than that.
Pressure on the ball here. Kvaratskhelia. Oh, it's Rice. Cruyff. Can he spark a counter here? It's a lovely neat pass. Might be danger here. Pedri. And it's Rijkaard. Now who's going to be first to this? Chance, surely! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
He did well then, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Pedri. Howson. Silvestre. We expected better, and so did he. Rice is flagged offside. And he's there to make the challenge. And he's gone looking for safety. Pedri, shifted into the flank. Now it's Pelé.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And he's quick to return it. He's cut it out. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't take out that killer ball.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
It's a sharp little ball here. And the shot! Rijkaard. Messi.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Threads one in. He's shifting through the gears here. Pinches it off him. Single for half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Argentina up by 1 goal halfway through.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football. Plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Argentina, the game's only breakthrough. It's 1-0. So straight into the second half. Argentina currently ahead by the smallest of margins. Kvaratskhelia has found the net here, of course. McAllister!
And he looked every bit the assured keeper there. I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
It's still separated by the game's only goal. Barcelona appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter.
Chance!
Well, the keeper seemed to go into study mode then, and he's read it beautifully.
And they win it back again. That's been cut out, well played. Looking for options for movement. That's destined for the flank, where it came from. That's the keeper's ball. Now it's Kvaratskhelia. He's got away. Oh, shooting chance! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
Argentina are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Argentina have got it back and they'll have another go. My God. Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. That's a throw.
Substitution in progress.
They're outsmarting him this time. Oh, it's Beckham. That pass isn't the best.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
He's going to be disappointed with that. This is Batistuta. So there. And here's Batistuta.
Well, yet another interception.
Oh, that's ambitious.
Minutes has been indicated.
Cruyff. Has found him in acres of space.
Okay,
And the referee brings it to a close. Argentina have done it. The perfect outcome.
അയ്യോ 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 കളിക്കാണ്ടെങ്കിൽ വാടാ കളിക്കാണ്ടെങ്കിൽ വാടാ കളിക്കാൻ
day one, but already there is a palpable sense of obligation right from the start. These teams know they cannot falter. Colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So that's got things underway.
Well, just when you think you've got Eden Hazard, Peter, he opens up another bunch of tricks entirely.
That's the thrill about him, isn't it? Every time you come getting up there! Denied by an instinctive save.
Hazard really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And we have our very first corner. Cleared without hesitation. Right card. This is Batistuta. Oh, great defending. That needed doing.
Well, that was well positioned and well pitched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Howson gets over and intercepts. Steps in, and that's the end of that. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
This is Batistuta! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
That's very,
Ay,
very
bichara.
good. You can't ask for much more than that.
ഹിറ്റ് അടുത്തൊരു പിടിക്കും.
Corner number 2 then. Adams attempts a clearance. And it's Robertson. Barcelona
കിട്ടില്ല, foul
looking to
കിട്ടില്ല.
go forward now.
ഇത് പോണാ.
He's shaping up to have a crack from here.
He could tee it up for someone else, but something tells me he'll have a go.
Defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days. All part.
Oh, shooting chance! And it nearly went all the way.
Yes, just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge and he'll rise to it.
That should get the job done. And now a sudden chance to counter. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Now, can they get him away? Lovely pass, but can he get there? The ball was bounced loose now. Robson. Messi.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And they're back on the ball again. Nicely weighted ball. And there's green grass ahead of him. It's Hazard. Rijkaard is always scanning the pitch for targets. And they're quick to get it back. And that is well cleared. Robson producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Well, now he can run. Decent shot! Off the post!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Well, they've got it back in a hurry. It's still 0-0, but no shortage of effort. They'll try this one! Stojkovic! That's wonderful!
Well, who saw that coming? I honestly thought, Peter, that we had nothing to do apart from just counting the clock down as we approached half time. It was majestic.
First breakthrough.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now and the other has to tone it down.
Somewhat off target. That's going to go a long way. And he's there to retrieve it.
Added minutes has been indicated.
Howson makes the interception. This is Batistuta. Rice. And for the first half, that is that. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. Argentina go in at half-time with a game to chase.
It's been a pretty tepid display. They'll want to use this break wisely to regroup and come out with some fresh initiatives. This is all still very salvageable, maybe even winning.
It's the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second. Back on the way then.
Argentina really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Rice, Kvaratskhelia, that is a brilliant interception. That was very necessary. Well, there's a probing ball. Rice really struggling to influence the game.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Threads one in. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Here's Batistuta. That's been cut out, well played. He's going to be disappointed with that. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
We've not seen much from this team as a whole, Peter. Okay, that's largely due to the way their opponents have approached it, but they can up their game considerably, and I mean considerably.
Batistuta looking in every way a marked man at the moment.
Yeah, what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Rijkaard cuts it out. Messi is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the task, Peter, did he?
Knocks it into space.
Argentina really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Substitution for Argentina. Number 7, Kvaratskhelia. Number 2, Hazard.
Thinks about the shot. And the shot's on. And he shoots! Argentina on level. Perfect placement. The one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
അടിച്ചടാ ഗോൾ. Let's win the match. After a lot of
So they have it all to do again.
Well, needless to say, Peter, they're eager to get going, but you have to wonder how much these boys have left in the tank.
And he's intervened well there. It's a pretty loose pass.
Argentina clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
His positioning was spot on.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Gyökeres. Oh, that's fabulous.
Added minutes has been indicated.
Hazard. And the referee's looking at his watch. We could be done here. And that will be the final act. Good watch, a really good watch. Both sides toiling to try and outthink, outsmart each other. But it wasn't to be. many teams, so many ambitions. The objectives are clear for everyone. All that needs doing is very much every team for themselves. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Things already rolling.
Lothar Matthäus is going to have a huge influence here, Peter.
It's hard to argue with that. In any game at any time, he is as influential as they come.
Yeah, and he'll be right in the thick of it, the middle of the park, combining the roles of number 10, central midfielder, defensive midfielder. Sometimes he's even sweeper, so watch out for those late attacking runs from deep. And don't be surprised if he gets himself on the score sheet too.
And it's Del Piero. That's a sharp pass. Knocks it into space. Well, the defence proved infallible then. That wouldn't be the last they'll see of him. Goes for a shot! That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Nicely intercepted. Two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point, and the score is 1-0. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Goes down, but nothing given. He's going to be disappointed with that. Del Piero finding himself in space. The movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. He's had it taken off him. Nicely weighted ball. De Bruyne. He's in plenty of space here. He's found a way through. Big chance! It's a goal! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Manchester United restore parity.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Albert Ferrer. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Marquinhos gets it clear. Now it's McAllister. It's Batistuta. He's a sharp little ball here. And it's Rice. Tries to play it through. He's cut it out. And he's there to clear it. Where it came from.
Oh, super ball! Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And we've reached half-time. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. Well, Jim, they've both had their moments.
Well, it's definitely been a game where both sides have tried to play to their own strengths, and I suppose neither side would be particularly unhappy with this scoreline. I suspect, Peter, the two managers will be keen to urge patience and discipline from their players now.
Well, they've gone toe-to-toe for those 45 minutes, and at half-time the score is 1-1. Excellent interception.
Rice. Rice.
Really struggling to influence the game.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Oh, easy pickings there. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good for him.
Manchester United are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
That was a half-decent effort.
Oh, he's usually such a good finisher.
His interception, his positioning was spot on. And here's Batistuta. Rice. Corner.
Substitution for Argentina. Number 2.
And we have our very first corner.
Coming on the field is number 22.
He's having a shot! That's a fair try, but just off target. Argentina perhaps contemplating their next change here. That's been cut out, well played. Rijkaard is always scanning the pitch for targets. McAllister. Can they get him away? That could set him. And Batistuta! Good throw for him, but he's a good crack at it. Albert Ferrer promptly onto that, and that is that. Great defending, strong and determined.
Argentina really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Shapes to shoot! That's a real chance missed.
Batistuta has delivered a really costly miss. It could have been their last chance to win it.
McAllister. Number 7. Travis Player. Coming on the field. Number 14.
And the keeper beats it away.
Substitutions
And
taking
now
place.
a sudden chance to counter. That's offside. Yes, it is.
Substitution in progress.
Manchester United making further changes here and in quick succession.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, but not quite able. I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
And the number on the board is 3. Great ball if he can get there. Oh, robust challenge. It looks as though the ref has given a penalty. He has. Argentina, they have thrown this away at the death. Players protesting furiously, but there's little or no sympathy from the ref.
Disappointing, very disappointing. He knew what he was doing, as deliberate, cynical as it comes.
A lot hinges on this one. Not a twitch, not a blink.
That's a good penalty. Made the keeper commit early and set himself up for quite a comfortable finish.
And after a brief check, the referee blows his whistle. Argentina did lead. Indeed, they controlled, but they managed to throw. Oh, this is joyous. The perfect backdrop as both sides look to clear the first hurdle. Supporters here in terrific numbers. So will they be going back happy at the end of 90 minutes?
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. If you have just joined, you have just scripture! And it looks like we're going to get the entertainment we were all hoping for.
Oh, the deftness of touch. Received it delightfully and finished it off sumptuously.
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's another really clever finish.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, that's really changed the mood in the stands, Peter. It ought to encourage more positive football, a more front-footed approach. It's got to be.
The movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. That's a sharp pass. Can he get on the end of this? Now he's running away. Griezmann! That was superb goalkeeping.
He's definitely living up to the occasion here. He just loves being out there amongst it.
France with the corner. They're first.
This is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Driving on and making good progress. Now, can they get him away? Julie spots it and intercepts. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. He's found the way through. Hernandez did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. It's their second corner of the game. Ball into... There's the header! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Camavinga. France do make frequent use of the long diagonal, Jim.
Yeah, they're obviously trying to get their fullbacks as involved as possible, Peter.
What's the thought behind that?
Well, they're the ones who can find those little pockets of space out wide or go beyond the defence on the overlap. It really opens up also.
Getting up there! And it's hoisted clear. Well, there's your danger man, a title that is entirely justified. And it's 2-A. So just one early goal to report so far, and the score is 1-0. Hernandez does well to get it back. Ruter, given the lift of his goal. It's a delightful ball. It's the keeper's ball. Oh, that's well spotted. Mbappe!
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead in the break.
That's been cut out, well played. Makaleli. Oh, good-looking ball. It's Camavinga. He's found a way past. Good effort from distance.
There will be
Camavinga! The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. Something similar along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. France up by 1 goal at the halfway point.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game, as well as intent. But I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
France have made the crucial breakthrough, and they're looking pretty satisfied at the break. Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. No messing about, it is red. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. We'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men.
Well, talk about being caught between a rock and a hard place. I don't think he had much choice there, although he's paid for it.
Substitution for France. Number 23.
Games hinge on moments like this.
Coming on the field is number...
A formality, we're level. Not a twitch, not a blink.
Play the game of double bluff here, I think.
France restore parity.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Somewhat off target. This ended up in no man's land. Shapes to shoot! Goal! France! And the comeback is complete! His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Well, from a defensive perspective, Peter, that's a really poor one to give away. Yes, the movement was very good, but the defence made it way too easy.
France leading now.
Yeah, it's all happening now.
And the shot! No mistake! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
France go up by 2 and are looking good.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
He's being urged to shoot. Shot, surely! He knows it's taken a big and very kind deflection, but he is claiming it nonetheless.
After 69.
Just one in it now.
We have a very different game on our hands now. All of a sudden, this one's totally up for grabs.
Mbappe.
He is through here. He seems it in a good position. Oh, he's brought it down, and it is a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
Disappointing, very disappointing. He knew what he was doing, as deliberate and cynical as it comes.
Substitution for France. Number 24. Desiree Doué.
Griezmann shoulders the responsibility.
Mbappe. Coming on the field. Number 20.
Not much more than a formality.
Not sure what body language the keeper was trying to read, but it didn't work.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it. Brilliant pass up.
Oh, what a game we have on our hands here.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
75 minutes played. Well, what about it? This is going right to the wire. This is a promising build-up. Can he get it through?
Don't you just love the level of intensity intensity here. Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Saliba, promptly onto that, and that is that. Ball's gone astray. Makalele. Dembele. Camavinga. It's Player. Saliba.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Player. Dembele.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Now he's got space here. Makalele. Ball has bounced loose now. Shoot. Cantona. So 90 minutes have come and gone. It's going to be extra time. So that was the second half.
Well, there was very little between the sides all the way through, so extra time is the correct next step.
We're expecting traffic to be
So a brief break, and then we will be back for more.
Substitution for France. Number 14, Romania. Number 6.
So our quest to find the winner continues.
Coming on the field. Number 19.
All the way through to the keeper. Player. Now it's Griezmann. Player. Plays it across. Not the best distribution from the keeper. And here's Dembele. It's a shade optimistic. Makalele. And he's quick to snatch it back. That's Dembele. Looking to play him in. Camavinga. Ambitious ball here. Konate cuts it out. Griezmann. Julie. There's the whistle. We will have a brief break. Well, nobody wants to settle for this, of course, but everyone is running nigh on empty. Is there going to be a moment to win it? And so the last chance to find a winner. It has been a slugfest. Significant blows landed, but still no knockout. He's shifting through the gears here. Chance for a shot! In he goes again. Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Quite you understand, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Now it's Mbappe. Koundé kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Cantona. Now it's Cantona. There's the shot! Oh, that could be pivotal! So is that it? Is this the moment they stole it? As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. Killer pass, perfectly delivered.
this is what we've been waiting for.
This is the perfect example of how to play with a man advantage. Move the opposition from side to side, wear them down, deserve goal.
Aimed beyond the defence.
France really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. France did lead, indeed they controlled, but they managed to throw it all away. A defeat made even more painful.
കളി തുടങ്ങാൻ പോകുന്നു.